Welcome into the Film Guy Network. It's football season, which means I've got a film study for you. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome in to the Film Guy Network on a fabulous Sunday afternoon here in the studio. Got another banger for you. We're going to be taking a look at what I call a little toe-to-so. I love toe-to-sos, man. I love coming in here and say, hey, I told you so. I told you, Tennessee fans, I told you Joey Aguilar has a really good chance to be a not much better, but an improvement at the quarterback position, right? We talked about it all year last year on this channel. That quarterback was not processing. That quarterback was not going from this side of the field to that side of the field. And you can tell me any day, or you can tell me all day you want that Tennessee has a gimmicky offense or that they're a pick and stick system. Hey, if it don't work on this side, we still got to get to that side. There might not be 5 different options or 5 different, things for us to click through reads, if you will, but we still got to work over. They never, ever had the ability to work over when the front side didn't win last year. You'll notice Joey can actually process. Joey can play from the pocket. Joey is a talented thrower of the football. There is something about being a true passer. Okay, there's something about being able to make sure you're throwing runnable footballs, making sure you're throwing accurate footballs, right? Making sure you're throwing on time, making sure you're throwing with good accuracy and good timing. Okay, things like that. He's naturally gifted at that. And I balked at the idea that he was going to be this turnover-prone guy because I knew what it was last year at App State because I watched it. They didn't have a lick of a defensive breath or life at all. So yeah, he threw a bunch of interceptions because they had to score 60 every time he went out there. I don't know if they're going to have to score 60 every time they go out with Tennessee, but hey, 45 will do it. You know what I mean? Excited to do this with you. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. But hey, we got a couple rules around here. If you learned anything about the game of football, you have to subscribe. If you learned anything about your favorite football team today, you have to subscribe. And if you have any fun today at all, you must subscribe. Let's shut up and let's grind the tape. All right, hey, you Tennessee fans are lucky. Y'all got the second film study. I'm normally either gassed out by film study 2 or I got that elite juice by film study 2. I think it's going to be the latter. Here we go. I'm talking about elite ball placement. It's one thing to put it on his face. It's another to put it to where he can run. All right, we want to have runnable footballs. After we catch it, it wants to continue, right? I think the old adage is in stride. All right, we're going to get a little play action right here. Slip Mike Matthews. Try to get him a real explosive touch early on in the football game. First play of the game. Hey, I'm going to say a lot of good things today about Joey Aguilar. All right, it's a great play right here by Mike. It's a good contested catch. Mike, we got to catch the football. Mike, we got to catch the football. All right? It's been like that. Been like that for a long time. When he catches it, it's explosives. All right, but he gonna put it on the turf once or twice. All right? It's like that at Parkview. And I hope it's not like that continued. All right, just get on that jugs machine, man. Get out there with Joey. Get as many reps as we possibly can. All right. Now, this is their first shot of the game. Okay, and Tennessee fans watching this today, or anybody who watched Tennessee critically last year and knew what they were looking at, I can't tell you how many times I watched Nico overthrow wide receivers on deep routes. That's a no-no. We can do there's 3 opportunities or 3 outcomes of a deep ball, right? 1, we hit the guy in stride, it's perfect. 2, we underthrow him. 3, we overthrow him. Guess what? On those first 2, we got an option to win. We can catch the football, we can draw a PI, fight back to it. If you throw it 5 yards beyond me, we're cooked. Like, we have no chance. And this guy, I don't think he's ever going to do that. And I saw that way too much last year. We're getting a little pressure right here. All right, but we get the ball up and high and allow our wide receiver to fight back to the football. He draws a PI. Hey, Mike, make a play. Mike, make a play. The ball's in the air, buddy. Go get it. He's obviously trying to hit, I think this is Staley right here. Maybe the 17, the Brazel. That's Brazel. All right, but Mike. Oh! Make a play. You're tracking the ball like we're tracking the ball. It's in the air. Ah! All All right, hey, I think this is the only criticism I have in about 20 snaps that we're going to watch. Rip this spray right now, okay? We're bringing Kitzelman in motion. We're running him on what I would call a spray route. Rip it right now. Once he sees it, I don't know why he's not throwing it. Throw that right now. What are we doing? We end up pulling the ball down or scrambling right here and trying to get it to him on the sideline anyways. And I don't love where this ball's at either. But this is like, hey, obviously first game in the system type stuff right here, you would imagine. Rip it right now. As soon as he turns around. The safety's giving, or the corner's giving ground. Also, don't love the ball placement on the sideline here. We can be better. We can be more competitive. All right? We can't miss inside here. Can't miss inside. We got to miss outside. Our guys are nobodies. You know what? You know what I'm sick and tired of hearing about? I'm sick and tired of hearing about why Josh Heupel's offense sucks because Jalen Hyatt can't cut it in the league. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm tired of hearing about Josh Heupel's offenses, yada, 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 because Hendon Hooker got cut. I'm tired of hearing about it because the dude's job is to win, be creative, be explosive. All right, and here it is right here. Check this out. Hey, we're running a swing route to the back, aren't we? Nope. Bringing that screen right back in, and look at all that grass. This is my job, okay, as an offensive coordinator. My job. That right there. I don't care what happens on Sunday. I'm a college football guy. I don't give a damn about what happens on Sundays. This stuff wins. It always has. Now he's got a defense. So yeah, y'all go on talk about, oh, the offense is gimme, whatever. I don't know how many. I watch a lot of tape. I don't know how many guys are designing that many opportunities for guys to win both downfield and now in the screen game, because he has revamped his screen game. He has changed a lot about what it is that they do, all right, in this quote-unquote wide choice offense. Oh, by the way, also while leading the league in rushing. Hey, Joey, I love that we're a good athlete, and I love that we're a competitor, all right? But I've seen 16 snaps of you at this point, 12 snaps of you at this point. Get your butt down. Put us in two right quick. Get your butt down now. Get down now. Don't do that. All right. Don't be down there getting hit. Don't be down there running around. Like, once we get the first down, once we get whatever we were attempting to get on the ground. Please slide, do whatever. All right. I know we're super competitive. I watched you damn near lose your neck at App State last year. All right. But don't do that, especially when we get into this conference. No offense, Syracuse. I think this ball should be thrown sooner. All right. I think we float this football because pressure gets in our face right there. But I think it should be thrown sooner. We just got done watching Arch. We are a throw before the break guy. We also count the hitches, right? Let's count the footwork. Ball in the belly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 hitch. Ball should be out. All right, we should not be two hitching this. It does matter. The second hitch causes this to be an incompletion. All right, you'll definitely see it from the tight. I want this ball caught on this sideline though, man. I know I'm wanting more and more and more and more, but man, you're a great football player, 4. All right, do you see the extra hitch causing that pressure right there? Come on, 4. Come on, 4. Now, this is going to make a Tennessee fan weep to see this on film because you just haven't seen it. You just hadn't seen it in years. Watch the quarterback actually work through the system. Oh, we don't like it? Oh, no, it's the wrong clip. Hold on. Let's go to 18. All right, this is going to make you weep because you're going to cry tears of joy right about now on 3rd and 10. All right. Oh, well, they're a pick and stick system. They're a one-read system. Oh, really? Because he just got to his second read and was ready to strike. Watch this. See this on the tight, okay? We got the tight end. Might be Kitzman. Whoever this is working this hook, that's the primary read. All right, we got a dig on the backside here from the X receiver. All right, if we don't like the tight end or whatever, yeah, that's Ethan Davis. If we don't like the tight end, he doesn't win, we better be ready to come back over to the dig and be ready to strike. All right, and we are. Watch this. Watch how sudden we are at the position. This was all over his App State tape, by the way. All over it. Hey, we don't like the tight end. First of all, did you see what he peeked first? The low hole player. He's got his eyes on the linebacker to see where his leverage is ultimately going to be on this primary read. He doesn't like it. Now his eyes are on the dig. Now, I guarantee you, the moment I hit this play button, the moment I hit this slow-mo play button, he's ready to strike, and he's already striking. Watch this. Doink. Oh, and a great ball. Can't run him into that linebacker. Stop him. Non-existent on their tape last year. Non-existent. They had nobody that could do that. Now, I tweeted this one. Tennessee fans will love this. Texas fans will love this. This is ripped straight from Steve Sarkisian. Okay. Also, by the way, this is new to them. I thought they were a wide choice football team. You know what I mean? They run plays out of this. They run swing screens. They run different things, vertical concepts into the boundary off of this already this year. They've changed their identity a tad bit. We call this a bluff around here. We're pretending to run the bubble, right? And this guy's going to let that guy win. You let him win, all right? And then he's going to run this little inward breaking slant right here. Bang. All right, catch the ball, Brazel. Catch the ball. You can make him miss after you catch the ball, but catch the ball. I'm glad I started studying more and more football because I get affinities for guys. I start liking coordinators more and more. I start liking head coaches more and more because I watch them more and more, obviously. And I'm a fan of good football. This guy is adding. He's 10 years in. He's adding. Think about that, your own day-to-day. I hope to be 10 years into this and adding. That's what I hope to be. I'm not just going to be out here just living off prior results. Watch this one from the tight. This is what I'm talking about when I say he's an experienced, talented passer. I think a lot of young quarterbacks are going to pass this ball up. I think a lot of young quarterbacks, as this inward breaking route and this guy's driving up underneath it, I think a lot of young quarterbacks are going to turn that down. But what Joey is seeing is what we see right now. His eyes are turned. There's no way he's going to pick this football off because he ain't looking at it. And he ain't going to get his head back around. So thus, I can throw over him. Watch this. By the time he realized the ball was in there, it was past his face. Put us in two so they can get a good look at that, Austin. Going to play 32. Oh, I think it's the best deep ball thrown at Tennessee in at least 2 years. Has to be. Maybe 3. Oof. Now, what is the key to a good deep ball? Austin, do you know?
Enough air to let the receiver run under it.
Yes and no. It's arc. Arc of the football is the most important thing. Okay, so what you're going to see here is this ball is going to exit your screen at this angle and enter your screen in this angle. All right, now why is that important? It's really, really important that we get that nose of that football back down, all right? And here's why. Wide receivers are trained all day long to do this. That's all they do in indies. They do this all day long. They run and they catch balls over their shoulder. What are DBs taught to do? Turn and swipe, right? So the higher up that ball is, the sterner that trajectory is, the harder that ball is to catch, okay? Does that make sense? Or the harder that ball is to intercept, rather. Look at that ball, exit your screen at a high arc and enter almost directly nose down and in stride. Best deep ball of all time, who's got it?
Russell Wilson.
Ball knower. I am blown away. You might get hired full time just for that. My God. Ball knower. Whoa. I'm ecstatic for you on that. That is awesome, man. Your daddy raised you right. Hey, by the way, somebody told you about Deshaun Bishop. Somebody told you, hey, Deshaun Bishop about to be a freak. Watch this one. This has nothing to do with Joey and everything to do with the individual effort of Deshaun Bishop and Braylon Staley. I want to point to that here in a second as well. Defiant angles. Come on. Hey, did you see that wide receiver randomly pop into your screen burying someone? Look at Staley. Guys, this is the stuff that matters. Okay, and this is probably why I don't know a ton about the Boo Carter story, but it's probably why they don't deal with stuff like that. They punish stuff like that. They handle stuff like that. They discipline stuff like that, because this is all over defensive tape for Tennessee, and it's starting to show up on offensive tape, which is just individual efforts, right, for my team. That's all that is. That is an individual effort for my team. Put us in two so they can get a good look at that, Austin. Look at that, bam, and it's the big play, the big block that puts us on a 50, 60-yard explosive. We get a really, really good look here in a second at Joey Aguilar's internal clock. All right, the idea that we know, just about how much time we have and when we need to evade and when we need to get out and when we need to bail pockets, things like that, right? Watch him from the tight right here, Austin. We're going to downset hut. 1, 2, 3, one hitch. We're not going to like it. We're going to hold 1 too many long. Now we're going to flush the pocket. Okay? And we're not just going to flush the pocket. We're going to keep our eyes downfield, and we're going to give our guy a chance to win in the end zone for a touchdown. You see it really, really well from the tight here. Just love, that we're not just standing in the pocket too long. Once the concept, especially down here in the red zone, once the concepts start to give out, we got to go. We got to go make a play. And he certainly can. I didn't expect them to run him as much in this football game as they did. But, it is what it is. He's a good athlete. Oh, hey, one field read, half field read. They don't go through progressions at Tennessee. They don't go through progression. I need to be in a pro-style offense. That's weird. That's real freaking weird, because either he's giving the best false eyes I've ever seen from a quarterback. He's either looking everybody in the world off left side for no reason and then working back over to this comeback just to make it hard on himself, or he's scanning the field. I don't know. Which one is it? I think he's scanning the field. Watch this. We're going to work left. Oh, don't like it. Scan the field. Bam. Be ready to throw. Oh, this is a miracle. And not only that, look at the timing, guys. That's what's key. Offense is timing. Passing is timing. Passing concepts are timing. Windows are timing, right? Back over, ball being thrown right now as this wide receiver is coming out of his break. Not after, not waiting for it to deliver. Nope, worked it left, don't like it, boom, rip it, right? That right, when I saw that clip late last night, I'm like, this dude looks like he'd been playing in this system for 2 years, not 2 months, which is the reality. He's been playing in it 2 months. Now, hey, let's be a little critical. I'm not going to lie. We missed several of these high. I don't know what this is. I don't know what we need to clean up because I can't quite see it. Normally, if you got something glaring, I see what's going on. I don't know what this is. We're just sailing balls right here, and it costs us opportunities yards after the catch. Look at this, okay? Can't do that. The moment we make our guy jump or put his hands down, got to be in his eyes on these screen routes so he can actually do something with it after the catch. All I ever ask as a coordinator, or all I'm ever going to ask as a coordinator, is that you give my guy a chance, right? I call a play, go give my guy a chance to go make a play. Now, if my guy doesn't make a play, my guy's got to get better, or I got to get a new guy, all right? But we're trying to hit Mike Matthews down here, and we got him. That ball's in the bucket, all right? We just get it knocked away. But all I care about, especially in this system, where if we throw it 30 times today, 20 of them are 12 yards and in, and then 8 of them, we're trying to murder you, right? We're trying to throw it 55 yards downfield. And if we start hitting 50% of those, 45% of those, and then 10% of them got PIs, now all of a sudden we are the most explosive team in college football, which is what they were in 2022, when they could access this portion of the field. Just give my guy a chance, right? Just give my guy a chance. That's what that is right there. Now, Mike, make a play, Mike. I think he's a veteran passer that's always ready to strike, even when the ball isn't 100% accurate. Things like this just tell me, like, you're a hooper. You know what I mean? You ever play with a guy that's just, you don't know why he's getting buckets, but he's getting buckets? This kid's a hooper, bro. Put us in 2. Look at this. Cute. Just a little, just a little flick. You. Yeah, ball's behind him. Ball's behind him. But you'll see here in a second. Okay? You'll see here in a second he gets a touchdown on a very similar play. Let's go to play 70. Last clip. I think this is the one. Yeah. This is the one. The same thing. Just a natural passer. Okay? Figures out where to buy the time here. Doesn't run himself into pressure. And then gets the ball out to his tight end that's inevitably leaking. Okay? I'm bullish, I'm not going to lie. Especially when you turn on the tape and see that defense. That defense is still getting after that butt. Appreciate you for being here. If you enjoyed it, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. And damn sure subscribe to this network. We'll be doing stuff like this all season. See ya.